check it out. Look for in a basement that's unfinished. If you're shopping for a new home and we're in a basement that's unfinished, some of the things that's going to be very important are waterproofing, right? Does the home have a sump pump? These are things that are crucial because though we like to believe our house will never flood, that's just not the case. There could be a heavy rainstorm. There could be all sorts of reasons why waterproofing is going to come in handy. Something else that's important is that the house is sealed off properly, right? So something that comes to mind here is there's a draft in this home, and as you can see, you can look straight outside and see this is an area where pests can come into the home. We live in Maryland, so it's getting colder, and as much as we like to believe our neighborhood is pest-free, that's just not the case. Most neighborhoods have some type of pest that's going to look to get out of the cold when it's wintertime. So these are things that we're looking for. Other things are the ceiling height, right? We know that in order to transform an unfinished basement and use the space for bedrooms, that the ceiling height has to be 7.5 in Baltimore City or most places in Maryland. Secondly, the windows, right? The windows, they have to be a certain height. I mean, the rule of thumb is, can an emergency personnel make their way in and out of this window if they needed to? These are things that are really important to consider when you're looking at an unfinished basement and you're looking to buy the home, because you're going to be starting to think like, oh, wow, I can imagine this space in so many different ways, but regulation and permitting could be some limitations that you might face when looking at a home where the ceiling height is low, the windows are elevated, or the windows are small. So these are things that I'm looking at when I'm touring a home.